Oh, what is that?
This is going to be the metal for our rail system. So we want to hang half of a cow or half of a pig. We have a rail system on the ceiling and we can hang it and slide it around. So we're gonna need 2 of those. We got them. We have all the other components we're gonna be using to make that into our sliding rail system. I picked up a bunch of other stuff. Let me grab that.
Finally starting to get excited about this project again. There has been some hiccups, things that we didn't expect, but that's what you have with upcycling. Some of it we knew, like we knew the sides were bowed out, but we didn't know it was gonna be that much of a pain. And we got the roof up, or Al got the roof up, and I made it through that process. So that's good. Look at how good that's looking. Oh my gosh.
Good morning. This is the first video you're watching in our walk-in cooler series. We bought the walk-in cooler off Facebook Marketplace for 300 bucks. We're getting it all together. We're building a building around it on the outside. We got the floor in. We got our ceiling in. We got the ceiling covered with FRP. We have it set in place. I put rafters up high and then I glued it in place with great stuff so it's all sealed in. The rafters up high are so we can connect our metal rails that we're gonna put in so we can slide hanging halves of meat or whatever we wanna slide around. And yesterday we had to square everything up high to get the ceiling to fit good. And when we were doing that, we had to bring the top of the center section in, and our back corners are kinda not very straight with the wall, and we can't bend these corners. We've tried. We got them the best we can, but it's still a pain. So what we're gonna do is I got some 1-inch thick rigid foam board. We're gonna cover this with foam so that way our FRP isn't coming in here and like having issues with this. So we got foam, we're gonna fill the gaps behind it. 63 5/8. Yes, let's go with 63 1/2. That'll work good.
Nice.
So now, I got a mark where we can put a couple of screws in. I also got some window and door grate stuff that we're gonna like put some grate stuff and then we'll plop this on, screw it in place. That'll fill the gap. I went with window and door grate stuff because window and door grate stuff doesn't expand as hard as regular grate stuff. We're gonna get some adhesive on there to glue the foam board to the center area. So it says window and door, no bowing, lowest expansion pressure. So it won't bow your door. So hopefully it won't bow our foam. Let's get the foam lined up and ready. Messy.
Oh, it doesn't really stick good.
It will once we get the board there.
Oh my gosh.
here now. $63.5. Okay. And then we have 31 3/16. 31 3/16. That's good. 31 23/32. So we're a little bit higher over here, but not a lot. And you can tell that for some reason it goes up right there. And I pushed it down as much as I could. So I'm not sure why that is. So we're gonna go with 31 3/8 now it's saying. 31 3/16. We'll go with 31 3/16.
Nice moves.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
All right, the other side, we're just gonna do from the, we should be able to just get our gun in from back there and just come in and fill it that way.
Yeah.
Why, hello there. Let some light out.
Looks a lot bigger on this side.
Right? Well, it is bigger because it's tapered like this. So there's
Yeah.
more room on the back side. So let's fill it up. All right, that's one can. I'll let that sit, and if we need to add more, we can add it after to get it all out this far. That's how I do my dusting. All right, now we got it pre-drilled. I'll take it out. We're gonna make it a watertight seal for the floor, and then we'll screw it in place. I'm gonna put down a bunch of Lexol caulking in here before we put the drain back down. Get all my screws started before I tighten them up. You know it's sealed good. So I'll take my putty knife, I'll clean that up, and then we can get the rest of this plywood watertight. All right, next step. All right, we're gonna waterproof the plywood with Blue Max. We're using this because we have it left over from when we did our bathroom shower. The stuff works great. It is a waterproofing that you can put on anything, and then you can cover it with tile or whatever you want. And it actually seals cracks. Not huge cracks, but it will seal, I think, like 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch cracks. So like this little seam right here, that will take care of all that. So we're gonna start in the back and work our way forward. It's kind of like slime. It's weird stuff, but it works good. All right, there it is, a nice blue floor.
We got some colors going on now.
We sure do. This is definitely the ugly duckling stage.
I mean, it's actually better looking than it used to be.
All right, while we let the floor dry, let's tear into the door and figure out how we're gonna reuse this. We're gonna drill out the rivet on the other hinge and the handle. Two.
The hot?
No, it's not. Thought it would be. Got it.
Oh, that's nice. I'll go get another one of those and do the other side.
So I wonder if those aren't a rivet. They're a bolt, but I have no idea what they would have had on them for a head. Well, that's nice that they're threaded. Oh, look at that, babe.
Aww.
So we have been getting a ton of small snowstorms almost daily. So we've been getting a lot of snow, and then we've been getting a lot of wind. So we have snow drifts everywhere, and every time we plow, like it just gets filled right back in. And then they're calling for over 12 inches of snow tonight and tomorrow. So we have a lot of things we need to do to get ready for this. I ran out and I got some hay and some shavings for the animals. We're almost out of firewood up at the house, so we need to get some more firewood. I'm probably gonna bring up some more hay bales to have them up here, so if we get dumped on snow, I'm not trying to get them unburied. So yeah, that means we got to stop working on the cooler and get the homestead ready for this big snowstorm that's coming. This winter started off very mild, and then now, old man winter is like, oh, I'm gunning for you. How do you guys like me now? So yeah, it's gonna be one of those winters, I think. It's 0 degrees out right now. I should probably be wearing more clothes, but I don't like having to bundle up. Somebody laying an egg? Huh. They've been doing awesome laying eggs. Assuming one of you ladies just laid an egg. Let's see. 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. What do we got in here? None. I mean, hey, in today's economy, those things are worth a lot of money. And we have a good surplus of them. They taste delicious for breakfast. I think that was probably the easy project of the day. Let's get the tractor warming up. We'll go get some hay, get some hay brought up, and then we'll have it. Let's see how she fires up on this chilly morning. There we go. All right, she's a warming up. Let her warm up for a few minutes, and then we'll get some hay. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's go down below and get some hay. One of the reasons I want to get a hay bale is when we get like a foot of snow, I'm curious to see if I clamp my hay bale clamp onto the brown bale and take it off if it stays at a higher point, because I want to put the plow on this tractor, and then I won't have to bury the hay bale clamp out of the snow. So let's try it and see what happens. See how the road is all blown in? That's one of the things we need to take care of today before we get more snow, because that isn't good. Let's clean the snow off. Bam. This is either going to be a great idea or a terrible idea. Either way, you get to watch. All right, I got one of my fittings off. The other one, I don't know if it's froze up or what the deal is. Let's see. Yeah, it's frozen. There we go. All right, so now let's see what happens. It might want to slide down. We're going to find out. Oh, would you look at that? I'm excited about that. Man, that is the way to store the hay bale clamp. The reason I'm so excited about that is it's not going to get buried in snow if we get a foot of snow. So it'll be easy to get it back on the tractor when we're ready to feed that bale of hay out. All right, let's get some pallet forks on. I want to go unbury the snow plow, and then we got to go down and get some firewood. So, yeah. Guys, that makes it so easy having it set up high. I set this up high last time because we were getting a bunch of snow, but to take that on and off at that height, I can see so much easier from the tractor. I think we're gonna have to develop a system to put all of our implements up higher. The snow is getting deep, but I need that plow. I made a mess getting out. I didn't know if I was going to get out with the plow, but I got it. It looks like this all the way back out. Now, let's get it hooked up. Well, it might be a good thing I unburied the water line. We're going to need this when we fix our leak. So maybe we'll put that in the shop, and that way it'll be warm and defrosted for us. All right, I forgot. We got to get firewood first before we take the pallet forks off. Glad I thought of that because I don't want to put them back on. Now, let's go get some firewood. Some weight to that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I like it. While we're out just plowing, let's clean up this road. We got to wing back the sides because we've had a lot of wind drifts just kind of fill the road in. So let me get this opened up. before we get dumped with more snow. It's crazy this year in the snow. We haven't had a year like this in many years. Well, everything was going good till I got pulled in to the ditch. Now I gotta get the other tractor, hook onto this tractor, and pull it out. I don't think it'll be a big deal. Hopefully it won't be a big deal. We can just get the 754 down here, hook it up to the chain, and back up and get it. We're gonna find out. All right, we got it out. Wasn't too bad, but the ditch drops off pretty good there, and yeah, we were having issues getting it out. So we pulled it out backwards as far as we could, and then pulling it out backwards, it still wouldn't like suck up out of the ditch. So then we went frontwards and just finished pulling it out frontwards once we had it over a little bit. So yeah, it went pretty good. Good thing. My father-in-law lives close. Thank you. So we got that out. It's nice having the equipment to get out another piece of equipment when you get stuck, because it's gonna happen. So yeah, now we got another project to go on. We'll put finishing plowing on the list for later. We gotta go clean out the stalls, because we're not gonna have time tomorrow to clean out stalls, because they're gonna be busy doing more snow removal. We're trying to get the snow cleaned up so tomorrow is easier. All right, now that we got the barn cleaned out, let's get the snow cleaned up everywhere else, because it's coming. We want to make sure we're cleaned up before we get another foot. So now we got the tractor out, I think we're good. got it all down here done in there where I hadn't plowed at all since the last time. There was over a foot of snow. So I'm glad we got this cleaned out, because another foot on top of that would not have been fun to do all at once. So let's head back up and finish cleaning up the road, get all the wind drifts out of our way, and hopefully we don't get stuck again. I don't know if you can tell, but it is snowing out now. So it's gonna be interesting to see how much snow we get. We got this part of the road cleaned up pretty good. It's coming down a little bit harder now. Let's go up this way and finish cleaning up that way. It's looking good. We're getting there, guys. We're getting everything cleared up before we get hammered again. Got to stay on top of it. Well, this is where we're going to end this video. We got everything cleaned up the best we can. I guess we have to wait till morning time to see what we're going to get. So this is where we're going to end this video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. See you right back here in the next video. Bye.